What is going on, everyone? Happy Thursday. Welcome to today's live stream. Today we're going to be talking about Safereum currently pumping. We are getting close to breaking to new all-time highs. Hopefully we could go ahead and capture that on live. I do want to go ahead and say I appreciate all of you tuning in today, and for that I do want to go ahead and say thank you for all of you. Go ahead and smash that like button for me, but most importantly, comment down below another project you want me to go ahead and talk about. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about our typical kind of thing, right? If you're brand new to the channel, we're gonna go ahead and start off talking about Safereum. We're gonna go ahead and talk about, the overall crypto market. Then we're gonna go ahead and start talking about other shit coins that we talked in the past, such as the Pepe's of 2.0s and all the shenanigans, whatever you want. And then we usually move on to like Bitcoin dominance, and then DXY, which is like the boring stuff for most people. So I try to give you a little bit of everything, right? I try to give you a little bit more of the degen plays, a little bit of hype in there, and then most importantly the technical analysis, right? So if that is the kind of information you're looking for, you have tuned into the right channel. Let me go ahead and make sure that everything is officially working on my end. Comment down below if you have already joined the stream. So it looks like we are officially live at the moment. Hey, Happy, how's it going? Thank you. Welcome to today's video. Darian, how's it going, bro? Darian says definitely should make a video about how to read and predict charts. 100%, man. I'm definitely down. I am actually working on a few things right now. I'm working on a few. I'm currently in the works of working on a few courses that I'm going to go ahead and release for free, and that's going to be on like whether it's DeFi or reading charts. But I definitely could go ahead and show you how to read charts today. Usually something I try to go for all the time, right? I think reading charts is very, very important, and it's one of the best ways to go ahead and be aware of what's going on in the market, right? I'm here to make money. I want all of you to make money. Don't be a hype person. I used to be that kind of person that I used to listen to all these influencers getting all hyped up about this shit's gonna go to 20 bucks, and the reality of the truth is that most of them just do it for clicks, right? So I want all of you to go ahead and learn. When you do go ahead and tune in onto the stream, feel free to ask me any question. If I don't know the answer to it, I'll go ahead and straight up tell you, hey man, I don't know the answer to it. Let me try to figure out, or let me know, right? So I'm not saying I'm the best, but what I could definitely go ahead and tell you is that I will definitely go ahead and try to do my best as providing as much value as possible to you, right? Because that's my goal. My goal is to go ahead and provide you as much value, because if I provide you value, then if you know what I've learned, now later on the past, if you find a project, and because I showed you how to identify a good project, if you come up with a project and you tell me, you send me a message, now we just created alpha. Now we could go ahead and create, we could actually go ahead and jump into the project early on, right? So like as I mentioned, my goal is to go ahead and help you, because I help you, you help me, right? Vice versa. And I've been getting a lot of plays from you as well, all of you. So I really do appreciate all of you tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about Safereum currently pumping. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what is going on overall with the market. I've heard a lot of fear going on. I don't know what's going on, but we'll go ahead and find out. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you everybody for joining in. So I do want to go ahead and start off that support the channel. Yeah, support the channel. Go ahead and support my MEXC link down below. Currently giving all the way up to $20,000 in sign-up bonuses. No KYC, and literally takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. This is one of my preferred platforms right now. As you can see, I am currently alive on the trade, and actually have taken a few L's. I took a few L's yesterday, not too much. You see all these losses right here. I cut my losses very quickly. It's not about when it comes to trading, this is what I want to tell all of you, right? There's no such thing as someone having a 99% win rate, and if they did, trust me, they would be a freaking billionaire and probably not be selling you a course telling you how profitable they are, right? But I'm showing you right here proof that I do make profits when it comes to my trades, but I also lose money, okay? So most of the time I probably lose money, but it's all about, accepting where you're wrong, and when you do have really good trades that do well, like right here, for example, I cut a few losses just because I would rather take an L than lose all my money, right? So right here, this is one of my recent trades that I actually closed yesterday, up 718% or $718 with a 227% gain. So this is like the kind of content I like to go ahead and talk about in my video. I understand the risk and reward, and I want to go ahead and push everybody onto that. It's not about being right, it's about accepting when you're wrong, right? So like when it came to these trades, I would rather lose $32, $54, or even $100 instead of blowing up my whole entire account, right? And this is the reason why I tell a lot of you, this is a shitcoin that I'm trading. and I do see a lot of value in, which is Pepe 2.0. But you also have to go ahead and identify when to pull out, right? When are you wrong? I actually sold my position right here, as you can see, and as soon as I sold, it dumped down. Right here, I re-entered again. I got wrecked, and I decided to put a stop loss, and I re-entered again. So it's not being able to maneuver with the market quickly, efficiently, and knowing when to cut your losses, right? I would rather, as I always say, I would rather lose, you know, $1,000 out of my $10,000 position instead of losing my full $10,000 because I didn't want to accept that I was wrong, right? So this is one of the biggest things I do want to go ahead and mention. I have gotten back into trading here and forth. I do think I am actually going to add a little bit more to my position. So I'll tell you, all of you, my strategy a little bit more about when it comes to entering a lot of these leveraged positions, what works, what doesn't work. Like right now, I don't have a stop loss. A lot of people say you have to use stop losses. For me personally, I feel like stop losses always wrecked me. The times right here that I've used a stop loss wrecked me out of my position and actually went on the direction that I wanted. So we're going to go ahead and talk about a little bit of that as well, right? So let's go ahead and start off with Safereum. I do want to go ahead and say welcome all of you for tuning in today. I really do appreciate you. Let me know down below if the music is a little too loud or anything. I do welcome all feedback. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, please communicate. This channel here is not going to go ahead and put you down, shut you down, or, you know, do any of that. We're here to go ahead and help each other out. And regardless of what the question is or whether your opinion, we accept everything, right? As long as it's respectful. As long as we respect each other, it's okay. You could go ahead and tell me the opposite if you believe I'm wrong. But just at least provide that information onto why you believe it's wrong, right? So when it comes to this live stream, I love to have open discussion. So please go ahead and engage with the community. But let's go ahead and talk about Safereum, right? So currently right now at Safereum, we are sitting at a total market cap of 5.63 million with total liquidity of 108 and current holders are 4,000. So we've actually received a whole bunch of holders in the last couple days. Total daily volume right now, 24-hour volume is 1.55 million. This is insane. This is solely on a decentralized exchange. Imagine what centralized exchanges on the volume they're doing right now, right? And talking about volume, take a look at my position right here on providing liquidity as a market maker. Currently right now up 29.67 in unclaimed fees. So I do want to go ahead and show all of you that are brand new into how to provide liquidity. I'm currently brand new to it myself. I've been testing it, but I've been averaging on a pretty good day when there's a lot of volume, and as the token continues to rise up, I am looking to go ahead and be in fees. I should be making about $80 to $60 passively every day. And I've noticed that within like 2 to 3 days, I would accumulate a little bit over $150, which is actually not bad, right? So imagine, you know, taking about $50, $60 passive income, really doing nothing, just providing liquidity to your favorite project. And as the project goes up, you also make money, right? So this is actually something I'm testing out. I am working on a strategy that I do want to go ahead and provide to all of you. But if you're interested of learning how to provide liquidity, obviously this is a high risk, high reward. You've seen what my position looked like a few days ago. I was even thinking of pulling my position because of one, I was already losing money, and two, I wasn't making any money on fees, right? So this is a high risk, high reward. I do get paid about 1% on the fees that are being traded and the volume. So the thing you want to focus on is on the volume. But if this is something you would definitely want to go ahead and know how to provide liquidity, just go ahead and comment down below and I'll definitely go ahead and do that live with you. But it's really, really easy, and I think it's one of the best ways to create passive income on one of your tokens that you enjoy. You know, why not be the bank to these projects? So I love Safereum so much that I'm providing liquidity, I'm getting paid as my tokens are going up, and I'm getting paid as people are trading it, right? So it's like best of both worlds, passive income while your investment is growing. But go back into decentralized DEX tools, bro. Hey, what's up, Natoshi? How's it going? How are you doing today? Music is good. Like the video, everyone. I really appreciate you, Natoshi. This is my favorite YouTuber, guys, by the way. Go ahead and show her some love, some support. Really good content. Look right here. I haven't even watched her video yet. Fibonacci retracement explained. This is something I definitely do need to get better on, and this is something I'm definitely going to be looking at next. I'm going to go ahead and add that to save to watch later, and we're going to go ahead and like it right now. Yeah, because I've been using the Fibonacci retracement because of Natoshi, honestly, because I've seen her videos and I'm like, dude, let me try how Fibonacci works, and it's pretty good. I'm telling you, she's a really good trader, way better than me. I would say I'm okay at trading, but not as good as Natoshi for sure. She's really good. She has really good content. And most importantly, she knows how to explain it. And I believe she also has an academy, guys, by the way, if you want to go ahead and join that. I don't know where that is, but go ahead and give her a follow, Natoshi, on her Natoshi Crypto on YouTube. And I believe she has a academy as well where she can actually teach you how to trade. So if that is something that you're looking for, because I know a lot of you tell me, hey, John, this is really cool, but I don't know how to leverage trade. I'm probably like the last person you want to learn from, because I haven't done any leverage trading. I literally just started leverage trading literally, I think, about 5 months ago. And it's all been through trial and error. You know what I mean? I've been like making money, losing money, like playing around with liquidity, playing around with stop losses, what works for me, what doesn't work for me. I've been trading since like 2017, but I've never played with what is it called? Leverage trading. And I've done trading options, trading the stock market, but never with crypto in that extent, right? I've traded meme coins and all that, but it's not the same thing. Completely different ball game. So if you really want to go ahead and improve your trading skills, go ahead and check her out. Really do like her content. I like to go ahead and watch her. She explains it really well, and she does go live as well. Look, live scalping, so that's pretty good. Definitely gotta have to go ahead and check out that stream. But check out Natoshi, one of my faves. Hey Saeed, how's it going, bro? Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Natoshi says, yeah, it will change everyone's life. Yeah, I've been trying the Fibonacci retracements, and I'm pretty sure this is a Fibonacci retracement, right? If you're still here, Natoshi, I'm going to go ahead and do this live right now. You're going to go ahead and tell me if I'm doing it correctly or not. Darian says, Natoshi, I'll be following you now. Yeah, go ahead and follow her, man. You'll definitely go ahead and learn more from her than me, for sure. I'm not saying that you can't learn from me. You'll learn from me too, but my style is a little different, right? I think it's really good to go ahead and have a few different other YouTubers that you really do respect, or traders. And what I could go ahead and tell you is that Natoshi is a trader and she knows exactly what she's talking about. So I like watching her a lot, right? They always say you have to go ahead and surround you have to surround yourself with people that are better than you, and that's why I watch Natoshi, because she's better than me. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with someone being better than you, guys. I just want to go ahead and say that there's nothing wrong with someone being better than you, right? And I think that's kind of the problem that we have with a lot of these influencers and traders, is that they want to be seen as like the best fucking trader and nobody else is as good as them. And I think, in my opinion, the best way to become, you know, not only a better trader, but to become a better human being in general, is by learning from those that have more experience than you, right? So I would definitely go ahead and say that go ahead and check her out, because there's a lot of people out here in this space that claim that they're trade, but they really don't know shit. So she definitely knows what she's talking about. So I'm assuming, from what I understood on the 618 Fibonacci retracements, that usually when it hits a 618, that's usually an area that it bounces back up to, right? It's usually a bullish sign, and vice versa. If it breaks below the 618, that means it's bearish, right? Is that correct? Hello, Johnny's the best. I appreciate you. Is that correct, Natoshi? Is that correct? 618 is a golden area. I actually drew this area of support right here, and it actually looks like it is on the 618 area as well. So is that correct, or am I a little bit wrong? You're right, and you're better than me about altcoins. Hey, I think we all have a little twist to us, right? I have my little twist on shitcoins and degen plays, and then you have your twist on you know, the forex markets and all that. Yeah, it's reversal zone. So that's pretty good. See. So the Fibonacci retracement is really something I want to go ahead and master, become better. And the only reason why I've started using it back and forth here, I don't use it as much because I'm not good at using it, but it's because of Natoshi, because I've seen her live streams and I'm like, dude, this is fucking cool. Like, she does all this shit, makes it look so easy. But yeah, definitely go ahead and check her out. So it actually looks like we are in a 618 area, which is really good, right? But let's go ahead and talk about this real quick before I go ahead and get sidetracked. I get sidetracked really quickly. I apologize for that. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 4 hourly right now. I did mention in the last couple videos we were at very critical areas of resistance. I did mention we wanted to go ahead and break above that in order to be bullish. A lot of you were talking shit. John, why are you fudding the token? You're a fudder. I don't know why you're saying this. It's like, bro, I'm in the freaking same boat as you. Like, I have a position live open providing liquidity. Like, do you think I want this shit to tank? Come on, man. Like, have some common sense, people. Like, I could go ahead and give you my opinion, not because I'm investing in something or I'm long or short on something. It doesn't mean I'm going to go ahead and tell you that the freaking world it's all rainbows and sunshines, right? I'm going to go ahead and tell you the truth. And if you don't like the truth, all I could go ahead and say, then this is not for you. This channel is not for you, because I'm going to go ahead and say a lot of things that you might like and you might not like. And as I always mention, you're either going to love me or you're going to hate me. And realistically, I don't care, because I'm not here to go ahead and be liked, right? I'm here to go ahead and give you my opinion, go ahead and give you my point of view, and then you go ahead and decide to come up with your own opinion and your own point of view. I'm not here to go ahead and provide no financial advice, and I'm not here to go ahead and tell you what to do, right? And I don't want you to trade or follow any of my advice. I want you to go ahead and come up with your own advice, right? Because that's what I want all of you to do. All of you should be encouraged to have your own mindset and what you believe in. If you believe something's going to be bullish, so be it. All I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and provide you the indicators of what I believe, and then your goal is to go ahead and do your own research and then decide what you want to do and what works best for you, right? So looking at Safereum, I did mention to a lot of you, and I also called it out. I said, if we go ahead and break this area of support, we're going to go ahead and take down about 50%. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick, right? 52%. I'm not even going to say I'm right? It is what it is. I really don't care, because I'm in this position. I'm making money as well. And if you're going to go ahead and panic because I'm telling you the truth, as I mentioned, then this channel is not for you. We quickly did recover though, and I'm not going to say quickly because it actually did take us a few days, but we did break an area of resistance that I definitely wanted to go ahead and break. And currently right now we're at the second area of resistance that I believe, in my opinion only, all right? I think this area of resistance is more important than any other area of resistance. Why? Because it's very simple. You know, resistance becomes support, support becomes resistance, and vice versa. It's very, very simple here, right? So our goal moving forward, before we go ahead and talk about this moon talk, we do need to go ahead and hold a we have to go ahead and hold above this area. And this area right here is our new area of support, which is going to be roughly around the 8068. We could go as low as 745. I wouldn't want to see that. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because of the wicks, and we actually see our other area of support. So realistically, we could actually still go ahead and dump as low as 6791, still consolidate before pumping. But ideally, I would just like to go ahead and see this hold. But now the biggest thing here, which doesn't really justify too much in the TA here with shitcoins, and this is the reason why it's a whole different ball game. It's that we could sit here and do, you know, draw all these freaking lines and like align the stars with the fucking moon and shit, and we could still be wrong, right? So what I'm trying to say is, and two areas that we need to go ahead and focus on, just to keep it very simple. We need to go ahead and hold this area ideally, right? That's what I would like to go ahead and see it do. What I could go ahead and say and do is that we have at least had a little bit over a 50% pump, right? Which is really bullish. We were like a 3-point-something million market cap, currently at 5.51. There's a lot of hype and a lot of bullishness coming into the space. We don't know how true it is, and I'm actually going to go ahead and pull out their Telegram right now. What the developer is saying is that we're getting ready for a 50 million market cap. Do I believe what he's saying? No, because you know how I feel about developers. You have to go ahead and believe. Don't believe him as much. You have to go ahead and see it through actions, right? You have to go ahead and see him through actions. But what I could go ahead and give it to the team is that the team has been stepping it up, bro. Like, Safereum had so many times to completely died off because everybody was getting freaking crazed out by all these shiny new freaking meme coins like freaking Lisa. We had the Illuminati token that we got fucking rugged on live. Freaking insane. You can't make none of this shit up. Imagine they raised $1.3 million and they rugged us live, bro. I think it's hilarious, man. That thing is hilarious, right? And people ended up selling their bags, and this is the reason why we had this massive dump with Safereum, which is not too bad. You know what I mean? If you have a token pump 10x or 12x literally within less than a week, and then it dumps 50%, like, are you really here to complain that it's not mooning? People do, though, unfortunately, right? So we just need to go ahead and focus on this area right here, hold this area of support. Our next area of resistance, I would say ideally, would be breaking this area right here. And that's only because we've tested it multiple times, right? I wouldn't consider this area right here. I would consider this area more of the area of resistance at the 0.10, just because we've touched it multiple times. And it was really, really difficult for us to go ahead and break it. Now, I do believe we will be breaking that soon. And the reason why is because we do have a lot of massive news for Safereum, right? One of them being is that they're currently coming out with their own blockchain, which would be coming out very, very soon. Sorry, I was reading this tweet. I was like, dude, Mike Tyson's not promoting Safereum. Because you know how we had that whole entire that Mayweather was going to endorse Safereum? Maybe that's what the news is on the 25th and the 26th. But a lot of good news, right? They're coming out with their own blockchain. They're going to go ahead and have their own launch pad, which is called SafePad, where you'll be able to go ahead and launch other meme coins or other altcoin related projects, and all the holders actually benefit from the fee. So they are actually providing real live utility, right? Utility that's actually here to stay, even regardless of whatever happens to the project. Now the thing is the hype really going to be there, right? We're seeing a lot of massive pumps coming in. Right now they're doing all this shit with like some snapshots. I think they're doing some giveaways. I don't know. I did make a video that Bybit is listing them, and the only reason why I know that is because I looked into the Etherscan, we checked it, and we actually saw their Bybit wallet. Okay, we could actually go ahead and do this right here. If you head over to Dex Tools, head over to View Contract, and all you have to do is just do some digging around. That's the beauty of blockchain and crypto, right? This is all full on transparent, and you could really actually see what's going on. If you click and hold over to holders, and we'll probably see Bybit somewhere here, but still here. It's probably the second or third page. Let's see. And I think that's what's going on. I think they're going to go ahead and have some news that they're going to be releasing on Bybit very, very soon. That's what I think. Let's see if it's even still here. They probably sold their position. They're like, oh shit, they're catching on. Let's see, where's it at? Dude, this shit better be here, because I'm gonna look dumb live in front of all of you. It's somewhere in here, or at least it was. Bybit was here, unless they got rid of it and they want to release the news. Who knows what is going on? But I think Bybit is going to be the next one that's going to be listing Safereum. So just be on the lookout for that. We're going to go ahead and get the actual announcement. Yeah, it doesn't even tell us, man. Unless I missed it. I probably must have missed it as well. But on my other video, I did make a video and it says Bybit hot wallet. So that is the, Bybit's wallet. Unless someone decided to go ahead and fake it. And, there's crazy ass people in this space. So I wouldn't be surprised either. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and scroll one more time because I have to go through 20 pages, bro. I'm not going to go ahead and do that. Actually, we're halfway. So we're at 16 pages. Might as well go through all 20 pages and see if I get any luck finding it now. But if you want the proof, just go over to my last video on Safereum that I made and I actually show you on the Etherscan. I actually show you like the wallet on Etherscan, and it said, Bybit hot wallet. I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it's not there anymore. Maybe they no longer are going to list them. But yeah, the reason why I also confirmed that is because this person, posted there's going to be an exchange that is currently buying Safereum. Do your own research. Mega sends. The goal is to get multiple top 5 centralized exchanges. He posted this picture. We know damn well probably Binance is not going to list them. For sure not Coinbase. Kraken and KuCoin are doable. And then we have Bybit. So I do think these 3 exchanges will be listing. And as I mentioned, I think Bybit's the one just because I saw on the Etherscan that it was the Bybit hot wallet. It actually said it there. So we checked it live or on the pre-recorded video if you want to go ahead and check it. I don't know. Maybe someone was crazy enough to create a wallet similar to that. Who knows? But what the devs were actually saying, we're going to go ahead and read that right now. Where are the devs? What they're saying with Safereum. What's up, Bernie? Long time no see, bro. Check this out. So I'll read through all the comments right now, chat. Apologize. It's because, as soon as I go ahead and I forget about this, I'm going to forget what I'm even saying. Okay, here you go. So this guy, the developer, happens to be John as well. As I say, on the 25th of October, don't be surprised if we get 50 million market cap very quickly. I don't think many realize how connected of a team we are. I do believe 50 million market cap. I think it's very, very doable. As I mentioned, I'm not going to go ahead and get hyped on 50 million market cap. If it does hit 50 million market cap, I'm going to have a very, very nice bag, not only providing liquidity, but my own personal bag as well. But as I mentioned, I won't believe shit until the 25th and the 26th comes out, right? So that's what the developer said himself. But you know how developers are full of shit like 99% of the time anyways. So I don't know. Do your own research, I guess, right? And then we have Goku, another developer. He says, guys, have seen how much trading volume and hype has been falling into Safereum without our backgrounds even being revealed. What do you think will happen when our background and partners are revealed? LOL. On another note, SafePad will generate multi-millions in volume during the first week from the projects in queuing so far alone, and Safereum holders are going to benefit from this. We're already starting the new meta. Just watch how we set the new standards. And what I could go ahead and say and give it to the team, looks like they're releasing some information in the next about 4 hours, is that despite all the noise in the freaking space, especially crypto, bro, it's like people forget shit right away, like really, really quickly, right? They've been doing pretty good. We had a nice little pump today. We're getting close to breaking new all-time highs. I think maybe by tomorrow we'll go ahead and hopefully see some sort of breakthrough. I think a lot of people are going to go ahead and get hyped. I think if we do go ahead and break past 10 million market cap, a lot of FOMO will begin to kick in, right? Our all-time high was 9 million market cap from what I remember. And that's about, I think it was like a 13 or 16x from pre-sale. And, you know, it's just been growing. You know, we're seeing a lot of marketing going through. Now we just have to go ahead and wait till the 25th and the 26th, which is a sequel awaits, whatever the fuck that means. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and see. Is it going to be a rugged? Is it not? I don't know. No one knows. But what I could go ahead and tell you is liquidity and volume is being through the roof, bro. Like during a bear market, you know, 24-hour volume at 1.58 million, like that's insane on a decentralized exchange. Now imagine what Safereum is doing on a centralized exchange, right? So let's go ahead and check that out on a centralized exchange, what they're doing. They're probably doing some freaking crazy numbers. Let's go ahead and see Safereum. I'm gonna go ahead and check what their volume is at right now. Probably have some insane freaking volume, bro. So I don't know if this is the overall, but this is the overall volume right now. It says 2.61 million. And they are in centralized exchanges as well. So most of the volume is actually coming from the decentralized exchange. But that's not bad. It's not the best, but it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad considering the fact that so much shit has happened in the last 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm surprised this thing's still, you know, still doing something. Typically, when projects aren't supposed to be good, they usually die within the first 3 days, and sometimes even the first 15 minutes. So for a shit coin to go ahead and you know, be here for this long for 2 weeks is actually like freaking years, bro. It's insane. It's insane. You can't make none of this up. Damn, chat's going crazy. Chat's so crazy that I don't even know where to start. Hey Bernie, I don't have ETH, bro. I don't have any ETH. F Earth signs, that's funny. What is an Earth sign, by the way? Darian, are you providing liquidity too, bro? I think you should check it out, man. Providing liquidity is pretty good. It is a little high risk, high reward, but I mean, we're already investing into a shitcoin, so I think might as well get the benefit of providing liquidity as well, right? Not financial advice, by the way. Dude, chat's going crazy. What Earth sign am I? You should check out birth chart. I found mine very interesting. It helped me get over some bumps in my life. I haven't seen Bernie in a while, dude. Who? This is fucking hilarious. What is Earth sign? How do I check my Earth sign? That's my question. How do I check it? How do I check it? But yeah, anyways, let me know down below. What do you think about Safereum? Do you think this is bullish, bearish? I don't know. You go ahead and tell me. Hey, guys, by the way, can you guys hear my soundboard? Can you guys hear that or no? I gotta go ahead and put more sounds into my soundboard. Test it out a little bit. What sign are you? I don't know, Natoshi. Oh yeah, I'm a Virgo. Hey, Mr. Fry, how's it going, bro? Yeah, Mr. Fry's in the chat. It's pretty cool, huh? I need to go ahead and get more sounds for sure. Well, at first I didn't know what earth signs are, but yeah, I'm a Virgo. No way. What do you mean, no way? It's quite obvious, wouldn't you say? Take a look at crypto bubbles. Currently, right now, looks like, you know, altcoins are not doing too bad. Hey, altcoins aren't doing too bad, so we have to go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin dominance, see what is going on. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Dude, I've been getting all these freaking like bot scams on freaking Twitter, bro. What happened with Elon Musk talking about, you know, preventing all these scams and all that? And I've been getting nothing but like all these like scammy ass links. So by the way, chat, do not click on any freaking links right now. This is like rug season, like straight up. Like they're looking for you to click on these links and literally rug your whole entire wallet. So usually I would not suggest any of you to be, you know, having a MetaMask on your computer, because it's really easy for you to go ahead and get hacked. And I also do advise, I am advising you on this now, to go ahead and get yourself a VPN. So no bath with Beyonce. I mean, if she's in the bath, yeah, of course I'm down. I mean, who wouldn't, right? Okay, let's go ahead and look at some other coins right now. Let's see what's going on with Pepe. I'm probably going to add a little bit more to my position on Pepe 2.0. I did close out on profits, but I'm going to go ahead and see, because, dude, there's been so much manipulation going on with Pepe 2.0, it's not even funny. They hide their emotions well, and, like, to Google why they feel the way they do. Do I do that, bro? Fuck. I don't think I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. I'm going to go ahead and take a scoop of W right now. I'm going to go ahead and Google it real quick. Hey, like I said, I'm down for a bath with Beyonce. If she's in the bath with me. Yeah, I'm down, of course. No brainer. This is Natoshi's favorite drink right here. Dubby. That's her favorite. She endorses it. And probably sleeps on his back with his legs open. Dude, you know me too well, bro. Dude, look what I was doing with my cap. You can't make none of this shit up. I don't lie. That's funny. It's September. All right, getting the dubby ready, you know, because we're gonna go ahead and take some live trades right now. Bernie says, well, Rodney sleeps in doggy position. Hey, you would know, right, bro? It's friggin' amazing, man. I'm gonna go berserk right now in the live stream. You know what's the craziest thing? I actually do sleep on my back because I have back problems. Dude, the only projects I buy are like Pepe. Like I only buy shit coins. What's up, Brian? A long time no see, bro. Long time no see. What do you reckon on open source networks? I mean, I think it's important. I mean, one of the biggest things is that they're open source, right? So I think that's very important for the people that are a little bit more into their privacy and want to know like what they're doing in their backend. So I kind of like the open source. I'm not sure if you mean like open source network in the sense of like a VPN being open source. If you could go ahead and explain a little bit on that. Sleep on your back with your legs open. That's kind of sus, bro. Dude, you can't make none of this shit up. I joined right at the bath with Beyonce. Hey Tim, welcome, bro. Welcome. Hope you're having a great day today. Wouldn't you have a bath with Beyonce? I mean, she's pretty good at singing, and she seems pretty hot, right? I can't remember the last time I seen Beyonce, but I'm pretty sure she's pretty hot. Brian, it's a coin. Check it out. Oh, okay. Let's check out a coin. I thought you meant like actual like open source, like, you know, software or products being open source. I'm like, yeah, open source is actually pretty good. Open source network. It's probably one of those technical projects, huh? It's not Oasis Network, is it? Is it this one right here? The one with like 0 like buys? She looks like Bernie. Bath and Beyonce coin next meme coin to pump. Dude, that does actually seem like a meme coin to go ahead and buy. Brian, which one is it? Open source network. Let me go ahead and just type it up. Open source network coin. It's on CoinGecko. We're gonna go ahead and see this one. Is it this one right here? I'm assuming it's this one, right? I can already tell this is gonna be like one of those technical projects. Okay, so they do have it on Bitmark and they do have it on MEXC as well. Let's go ahead and see where their website's at. Decentralized Web3 platform, community-driven blockchain platform that aims to revolutionize the way developers do business. Under OPM. Yeah, you gotta try out new things, bro. Come on. As the Toshi says, you gotta live live on edge. I know she does. As a straight plug, pull straight to 0. So it's going to be OPN. Okay, so yeah, it was I think it was the correct one, right? Okay, it did 1 pump. Okay, let's go ahead and look into this. So what are they doing? They're doing a 3 million burn on the way, 2 days, 10 hours. A decentralized ecosystem for the digital future. Open source network is dedicated to creating a decentralized future that empowers developers, businesses, and users. We believe in the innovative technology, robust security, and the commitment to drive community-driven development with lead to a more transparent and more accessible digital world. So it's a OPN is built on a customized blockchain using proof of stake consensus algorithm. Blockchain integration, decentralized identity management, smart contracts, cross-platform compatibility, security measures, community governance, developer support, staking rewards, and community engagement. I still don't understand what this shit is, to be honest. Fuck. I can't believe I just opened that on freaking Google, man. Hopefully that shit had no freaking virus or any of that shit. Hey, what's up, Tillery? How's it going? Bernie says, John's a Virgo, you buy ETH and you sleep on your back. Bro, and you forgot I'm also investing into shitcoins. So you know you gotta get a little hit. The Toshi, we should live John's life. Hey, what's up, Tillery? How's it going, bro? Hope you're doing well today, man. Hope you're having a great day. Mr. Fry says, bro sleeps how Dylan Dennis trolls in a boxing ring. Bro, that was the wackiest freaking fight I've ever seen, to be honest. That was a freaking I don't like watching like any like boxing or any of that shit, dude. It's completely rigged, just like the crypto market itself, right? And the stock market, it's completely freaking rigged, bro. It's like we already know who's going to be the winner, right? The one with the most money. And it's the same thing with boxing and all these fights. It's the people with the most money usually win. Is your hair blonde or blue? My hair is gray. It's platinum. My hair is platinum, bro. I think it just looks gray and blue. I mean, it just looks blue because of my lights in the background, but my hair is platinum. It's like silver. I'm not sure if you can see it. You see it? It's like a dark gray. But like my light right here in the front, and I guess like the reflection of the lights just kind of make my hair look different colors. It looks blue. What the fuck? Yeah, I wanted to look like Natoshi. I got my inspiration from Natoshi. I actually did have blonde hair like not that long ago, and it was because of Natoshi. I saw her and I was like, I want to be twinning just like her. Brian says, just shit coin, I reckon. LOL. I just saw it pumped the other day, and I thought it might be something interesting. Yeah, dude. Brian, I just felt like I was like really stupid reading this. I was like, bro, like this shit makes no sense. Like, what is this? And it makes sense. It probably is a shit coin like disguised into like this whole entire blockchain that's supposed to revolutionize the world. Like, I'm like, dude, like they're really not creating anything unique. Like, you can find open source projects on GitHub right now. Like tell me like like what is an open source network blockchain coin supposed to do, right? That's why I was so confused. And what they're offering, it's like a DAO, and they're trying to put it in like the most fanciest words, like community driven, you know. It's like, bro, you mean a DAO? Yeah, Bert, Natalie, I agree. You should go ahead and dye your hair blue. I think you look good on it. I think I could see Natoshi rocking like a purple. I think she would look really good. Brian, what are your thoughts on VeChain? Also appreciate your insight. Very true. No, yeah, of course, Brian. I was looking at it, bro. I was like, dude, am I like really this dumb, bro? I'm like, dude, this shit does not make any sense, but it makes sense. You know, so that completely makes sense. If it's like some sort of like shitcoin trying to disguise to provide, you know, some sort of value, like it doesn't seem anything too crazy. So, I mean, if there's anything worth trading, then yeah. But I mean, it looks like we only are listed on MEXC, which is not bad, which is a platform I like to use. But they're probably only using spot trading, and they don't have that much volume either. I like to go ahead and trade things with a lot of volume. But let's go ahead and take a look at VeChain. I love VeChain, bro. I used to be a huge holder of VeChain. I think VeChain is one of those projects that is worth holding on to long term. I think one of the biggest things is the fact that I know it's heavily being used in a lot of places, especially out in China with all their supply management and like Louis Vuitton and Walmart and all that. So I do think that they provide some real utility, and most importantly as well, we actually do see that they are now sponsoring the UFC, which means they're trying to get some more, you know, endorsement out there, more people to go ahead and find out about VeChain. But I think VeChain is going to be one of those projects that is going to be like those low-key ones that people know about but no longer believe in, and out of nowhere is going to pump, because VeChain actually provides real utility into the world, right? I know they were working a few years ago. I'm pretty sure they're probably already done with. They're working on like the VeChain vaccine passport, which is like the way they were going to go ahead and transact with the passport for like the COVID and all that. So I do think that they have a lot of real utility. And for all those that don't know, I'm sure like everybody freaking knows how bullish VeChain is. But they're partnered with huge companies. I mean, I know a lot of you know like more than half of these companies. And if you don't know any of these companies, you must be living under a freaking rock, because everybody knows what BMW is, right? Everybody knows what BMW is. Guess they're partnered with Microsoft, DaVinci, What else? PwC, which is an institution or bank, whatever you want to call it. Walmart. Like, these are all the partnerships right here. I'm pretty sure they have more. So the only ones I know is Givenchy. I'm sure they have they also have Louis Vuitton. No, I'm sure they also have Louis Vuitton. BMW. I don't know who else they have. I'm pretty sure this whole entire list has grown. Michigan State University. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so they have a huge partnership list. Look at this right here. So they're already working with these companies. You have H&M. I think I've seen that on H&M. Let's see what else. DHL is pretty big. AWS on the tech partners. So, dude, they have a pretty good, a good amount of partners. You know what I mean? All in the fashion industry, financial industry, you know, tech, logistics, automobiles. Like, dude, look at this partnership with the UFC. Like, I think it's one of those projects. VeChain is going to be one of those projects that people are going to be so distracted with all these shit coins, and they're going to be worried about Dogecoin and all these other shit coins that I'm not saying they don't have value. They do have value, but like the ones that actually bring real world utility besides, you know, the hype. I think this one's going to be one of those that will go ahead and do really good. I was actually also looking into like VeThor, which is something in regards to VeChain. Something they produce, yeah, VeThor, I think it's called, or VeThor. I can't remember. But I think that's the way they transact with tax payments. It's kind of like gas fees, from my understanding. So I'm pretty bullish on that. I think VeChain is one of those that everybody should at least have a small little bag, not financial advice, especially right now at these prices. These prices are so affordable right now. Like, imagine just throwing $1,000 right now will get you about 61,000 VeChain. So that's actually pretty insane. VeChain is its all-time high back in 2021 hit 16 cents, and then prior to that, back in 2021, all-time high was 23 cents, and then it dumped 99%. But I think VeChain is going to be one of those that they're not really doing too much right now. It's all behind the scenes, as I mentioned. I know a lot of Chinese companies are already using VeChain, and one thing that I've learned that the Chinese market always usually pushes whatever they're pushing, right? And because I think VeChain is like one of those projects that, you know, possibly China and all these other countries over there are using it, I think it's really going to be really good. And it might be actually Singapore, so correct me if I'm wrong. But I do know that, you know, mostly in Asia, they kind of have like that thing where they're prideful in whatever they develop, and they want to go ahead and push it to whatever extent. One example is when this whole entire, you know, electricity or EV vehicle bullshit was going on with the whole entire Tesla and all these new vehicles that were coming out into the market. I was trading during the trend of like when Tesla and like NIO and like Fisker and like all these other companies were now trying to adopt into electric vehicles. And I got into NIO early on because it was actually owned by the Chinese government, right? They had a huge percentage of stake into NIO, and I knew that was going to push the stock price up. And I literally entered like $13, and I rode the wave all the way up to like almost $100. So like, I think knowing that, you know, a lot of places, mostly in Asia, they're really prideful with what they own, unlike other countries. I think they're really going to do whatever it takes to go ahead and push it and really dominate in that sector. So I do believe that VeChain is going to be one of those that has real utility, and I believe because of the backing that they do have in the back end that most people probably are not aware of, they're going to go ahead and push it whatever it takes. They're going to go ahead and push it to the next level. So that's why I'm really bullish on VeChain myself. Vaccine passport, hell no, send this to 0. Yeah, dude, it's because I'm telling you, like, VeChain, it's like super heavy out there in Asia, and I think it might be either China, I think, if I'm not mistaken, and they're working on this like vaccine passport to go ahead and identify that your vaccine, you know, vaccines were actually legit, and that you actually took them through using blockchain, using VeChain. So I don't know. I mean, you can look at it multiple ways. I'm sure a lot of you already know my kind of point of view on those kind of things. I can't really talk on it too much. I can't really talk about it too much on YouTube. But man, If you can't beat them, you join them, right? So regardless of the fact, if we're gonna go ahead and do these like vaccine passports, bro, they're gonna do it regardless, whether whether we want to or not. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the article. Okay, here you go. I think I found the article right here. So I think VeChain's gonna dominate, guys. I think it's gonna dominate, but it's gonna be right now when like least people expect it, when they're really like they're hyped on projects like Solana. Total bullshit. I think it's like one of the most centralized blockchains out there, and there's a lot of other blockchains that are super centralized. But it doesn't mean I won't jump into Solana. I just think Solana has always been overpriced and overhyped. I mean, what they do, it's okay. I'm pretty sure there's other blockchains out there that work a lot better and quicker and faster, but Solana just had a lot of backing that was centralized. They were backed by the FTX. They were backed by Republicans and Democrats, I believe, as well. So like they were heavily backed by a lot of political power from the US, and that's the reason why Solana did really well and hit over, I think it was $200 or $100 something. Do I believe in Solana? Not really. I think they're developing a freaking phone and like having like Solana stores. Like, tell me how that brings in any value to the world, right? So Solana, to me, I kind of look at those. I look at Solana kind of like a Supreme or like a Gucci. If you're into like streetwear fashion or any of that or fashion, Solana is kind of like a Gucci, bro. It's like it has a name behind it, but like to me personally, I wouldn't say that Gucci has like the best quality items. And I'll probably take that back because they do have pretty decent quality items. I don't know. I think that's a give. I think that's a hit. Half and half. I don't know. I have some designer, dude, but I wouldn't say that Gucci shoes are like the most comfortable. And I feel like most designer shoes are not even comfortable to begin with. And I do have some Gucci shades right here as well. But regardless of the fact, dude, honestly, I wouldn't say that like Gucci has probably like the best quality when it comes to a lot of things. I think their shades are really good, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think their shades are really good, but there's other sunglasses out there and other brands that have way better quality stuff. And like to me, Solana's like one of those. Like to me, that's what it seems like. It's like overpriced, overhyped for no freaking BS, and they're coming up with freaking blockchain phones, bro. Like, come on, you can't make none of this shit up. Vegas Inu, high rollers. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and talk about them right now. Shout out to Vegas Inu, by the way. I think Seba is currently good looking. Natalie has fallen asleep, dude. I think I put her to sleep. I think that's what happened. I put Natalie to sleep. Natoshi. So check this out right here. Rona vaccination certified with VeChain's blockchain tech in Cyprus. And this was back in 2021 where they were like, I think they were testing this. I don't know. They were used back in June of 2020, certifying the Rona 19 test results for more than 8,000 people arriving in Cyprus, said the Mediterranean hospital. With every county trying to create its own app, the use of VeChain Thor via the EHSUR app as a single immutable source of truth brings value, versatility, and convenience for the return of normalcy. What? This app was developed by VeChain and iDowny specifically for the hospital last May. Technology is now expected to be used in whatever hospital, according to Cyprus Mail. So I guess they're already using this kind of technology in hospitals. So we could definitely go ahead and say that VeChain is already being used in real world situations, and this has been going on since 2020. So I think VeChain is one of those you want to keep on your radar because they're already working on a lot of things behind the scenes. As I mentioned, H&M, I'm sure a lot of you know that brand H&M. Short VeChain is 0. This is about to get confusing, probably get me in trouble, LOL. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Vegas Inu. Hey, Natalie. I say Natalie should do her hair purple. Who says she should do it purple? Maybe purple or blue. Vegas Inu. Vegas Inu. I think I have it right here, actually. Chat's going crazy. Dude, I could literally just sit here and read the chat myself, and I'll be like I'd be pretty entertained. Like, I'm being pretty entertained right now. Yeah, Natalie, I know how long it takes to be blonde. Forever. It takes forever. Like, I was like literally just thinking of like redoing my hair again, but I'm gonna stick to this color right now. I'm probably gonna do I'm gonna stick to platinum for a cool minute and see what other color I do next. I want to do something pretty cool, you know? But I feel like I'm not sure if blue's gonna be okay. I've been testing blue. My hair sometimes is blue and sometimes it's different colors, but I don't think I could do. I think gray. I think platinum's cool. This is your live stream, Natoshi. I see. I'm like literally like getting entertained by the freaking chat. Dude, Bernie does give me weird names. Trust me, bro. Dude, literally last time I was in someone else's live stream, I was in My Crypto Journey's live stream, and then Bernie changed his name, bro. Like literally when I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? And he changed his freaking name on me. I think it was like Ernie or something like that. Let me see, VeChain or Vegas Inu. That's what I was talking about. So Vegas Inu currently right now at 2.10 million market cap at the moment, 410 holders. It does look like we are actually holding support pretty nicely. As I mentioned, you know, it's very, very difficult when it comes to a lot of these meme coins to go ahead and know where support is at. But when it does hold support, it's a pretty good sign, in my opinion, of people being bullish onto the project. We're seeing mostly more buy-ins and sells, and that's really good because the people of Vegas Inu really do believe in the project. And I think the fact that the developer is December the Marcos, I think that makes the project even more bullish to a lot of people. So that's a really good sign. Do they have anything going on? I know they just had a AMA just recently. See what they got going on. Dude, they need to come out with the casino. That'd be sick. Our first official Vegas Inu token burn is complete. So they actually just had a burn right now. So that's pretty good. So it seems like it's a deflationary token, as I mentioned. I always forget. So actually, it says function will go live tonight. I think they did it live through the AMA. And this is the developer right here. They had an AMA with this one chick. But yeah, man, very, very strong community. The thing is with meme coins, it's all about community, chat. It's all about community. You know, a lot of people like to talk shit about meme coins, and I know it has this whole entire like bag, you know, stigma. But at the end of the day, people are going to go ahead and buy whatever they believe in, right? And that's really where it comes down to in meme coins. And I think that's what meme coins have shown. Same thing with a lot of these crypto projects. Like, I could go ahead and sit here and tell you why Solana is so bad, but regardless of what I think, people are going to go ahead and buy Solana anyways and value it at a higher price. You know, I think $23 is overpriced. I think Solana should be worth less than $4. And if it ever gets to the $4 to $10 area, I'll definitely go ahead and rebuy again. But yeah, but as I mentioned, it doesn't matter what John wants, right? It doesn't matter. What matters is what the people want. I did hear that Binance is having some issues. It's currently sitting in an area of support, a very critical area of support. So let's go ahead and do some quick TA on Binance, because I definitely want to go ahead and see if I should open a short on BNB coin. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. Damn, dude, look at all this bot trading. Dude, not even on the 15-minute chart, this shit looks good. 30-minute chart looks better. Not the best. All right, let's go head over to the daily chart real quick. People are calling that Binance is going to go ahead and drop down like 50%. I mean, we are at a very critical area of support. I mean, look at this area of support, man. We're like literally on a thread, like literally about to fall off. And if we do go ahead and fall off, you're talking about BNB being at like $50 to $30, which I would definitely go ahead and buy some. I'm really bullish on Binance. I know a lot of people hate Binance for whatever reason. I think Binance has a lot of utility, but who knows? I could be wrong, right? But imagine getting BNB token under 40 bucks. I think that'd be a really good price. I think BNB hit its all-time high of around 600 bucks. So, you know, buying it at $50 to $40 is not too bad if the next bull run, you know, BNB hits a little bit over $1,000. Ari Jordan, how's it going, bro? Welcome. I appreciate you, man. Pink, purple, and blue highlights. It will look awesome. I actually did kind of do pink, purple, and blue. I'm gonna have to redo it again. It's because like I'm using like a permanent dye. So my original color is blonde like Natoshi, and then it's and then I have to use like special hair product to go ahead and change the color. Dude, it's honestly such a hassle. Like I never thought it was such a freaking hassle to maintain having that. William. Damn, dude. This guy's always with like 20 million freaking accounts, man. Bot attack. Freaking Bernie, man. This guy's wild. Hey, you know what's the worst thing too is that I don't even have a moderator, man. This guy just literally boosted my whole entire freaking stream to 23. Vaccine passport. Who's Ann Summers? I don't think V-Chain's gonna go to 0 though. Yeah, dude, this is a Bernie attack, man. Dude, how many freaking accounts do you have, man? Spam the chat. Yeah, spam the chat. Actually, don't spam the chat because then YouTube's going to go ahead and review all my shit. And they're going to be like, hey, you're artificially, you know, pumping your own channel. But yeah, 111. What about 777? BTC support at 0. Dude, you know how the Bitcoin maxis will go ahead and trip over if you tell them that Bitcoin's going to go to 0? Yeah. Bernie's a little... He lives on edge. TFK, how's it going? Or TFO, I want to add a big bag of Safereum. Do you know chart why is best moment? Yeah, let me go ahead and show you that real quick. Let's go ahead and talk about Safereum. I do encourage all of you, comment down below another token you want me to go ahead and review besides 9-inch wick support. It has to be 777, Natoshi. Hey, when are we going to have a collaboration, Natoshi? That's the real question. When are we going to have a collab? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Safereum. And I think we kind of talked about this a bit. Dude, if you're going to spam the chat, at least put my MEXC link down below. That's hilarious. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Safereum right now. Currently, as I mentioned, 531 million of market cap at the moment. I said a lot of massive news are going on. Yeah, Natoshi, I've been waiting for a collab for like I've been waiting for a collab with you for like a little bit over 2 months now. I think it's time due for a collab. But like we should do something like better. We should do like probably like a live stream where like we try like the hottest food ever. Like maybe the one chip challenge. That'd be pretty sick. If we do that. We should do like a... Hey chat, comment down below if you guys would be down to see Natoshi and I do a one chip challenge live. I'd be so down to do it. Like I wouldn't be down to do it, but low key I would be down to do it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Safereum before I go ahead and get distracted again. I apologize for that. So looking for Safereum, I did mention that a critical area we want to go ahead and see it hold is going to be this area right here. Let me go ahead and write it down for you. We have some massive wicks too, so realistically, yeah, we should definitely do that. The blue hair challenge, I think that's a pretty good one too. We could go ahead and do the blue hair challenge. I think that'd be pretty cool. We should go ahead and do like a challenge where like if Pepe, if original Pepe or Pepe 2.0 make like all-time high, Natoshi has to go ahead and do her hair green. I should, huh? I'm bad with strong food. We'll have a short live stream. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. I'm bad with strong food. Why are you talking about massive wicks? Bernie, that's you talking about massive wicks, bro. Okay, so on Safereum, one thing you need to go ahead and look out for is this area of support. I would say ideally at the 8064 would be a nice little area. The only difference why I can go ahead and tell you exactly what would be a good entry, because I don't know, really. I really don't know. I could go ahead and tell you right here the RSI is currently overbought. So we are going to go ahead and take a little breather before having this massive pump to the upside again one more time. But ideally, I would say anywhere between the 8064 and as well the 7604. So let's say, for example, not financial advice, if you had $1,000, right, to go ahead and keep it very, very simple. If you really want to go ahead and be involved in Safereum, like right now, you're like, John, I can't wait for a freaking entry. I just want ins. I would just go ahead and throw in about $200 like right now, regardless of the price. And if this thing does dump down around this area right here, which would be around the 6994, because it could be also a massive cup and handle pattern too, and that's what I'm thinking. If this is a massive cup and handle pattern, then we're going to go ahead and moon all the way to Jupiter and beyond, and that would be around 6978. 6978. So let me go ahead and draw that down for you real quick, or 7027. Let's go ahead and do that right. Okay, this is giving me a different price action, but I said 6978, so it's somewhere around right here, 6978. All right, we're just gonna put 6912, 6912, 6978, whatever you want to call it, and anywhere between this area right here. That's if it doesn't drop, right? If it does drop, which I think it will drop, for another little buyback, it's going to be around this area right here, the 69112, and possibly go ahead and bounce back up from there. But let's say, for example, if we don't have a retrace whatsoever, even though we are currently overbought, I would like to go ahead and see this area consolidate for a while before having the next leg up and making that new all-time high, because we're actually not that far away from its new all-time high. We're currently about, let's go ahead and measure it from here to here. We're about 65%, so almost double, or half if you want to say it, half of where we're at right now to go ahead and approach the 10 million market cap. I think its all-time high was 9 point something million market cap. So what I would do, not financial advice, is I would just buy in right now, 200 bucks, let's say, for example, and then just wait for this thing to consolidate. And if it decides to go ahead and dump, if this consolidates and then dumps, then go ahead and buy in at a lower price. But if this thing consolidates and then pumps, I would say this would be a good entry as well, which is going to be around the 10.57, because I think as soon as we go ahead and break this area right here, we're going to go ahead and retest the area of resistance, and more than likely, with the massive news that developers are talking about, they're saying we're going to go ahead and reach 50 million market cap. Then I think, in my opinion, you know, buying at these two prices right here, if we are going to approach a 50 million market cap, are very, very cheap. Consider where it's going to be heading towards, right? Apparently, from what the dev is saying, right? This is not me saying none of this. This is what the developer, his name is John. It just so happens to be his name is John as well, right? Darian, I'll be getting a tube name now. What's a tube name? Natoshi, I'm really good with numbers and things. What kind of things are you good at? Bernie told me you took a bath today and listened to Beyonce to the left, to the left. What about to the right, to the right? I have cold baths. Sweden doesn't have hot water. Hey, Natoshi, that sounds pretty good. Only hot weather. I'm so happy. I like the cold water. Check Pepe 2. All right, for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at Pepe 2. But yeah, dude, with Safereum, the reason why I'm very bullish on Safereum is because of the news that they're coming out with. They do have a very stabilized market, in my opinion. You know, the fact that we did about like a 16x, only dumped about, you know, 50% from its all-time high, or 68%, which sounds kind of crazy, but it's really not if you've been in the space for a while. It's actually pretty good, right? So in my opinion, I'm really bullish on Safereum. For me personally, the position that I'm holding on to right now is I'm providing liquidity as a market maker. So since I started this video, I think we were at $29 or $28 of unclaimed fees. Currently right now at $30.18. So I'm riding the wave with the more people that trade this token, the more money I go ahead and make through volume, and as well my appreciation of the asset goes up as well. So I think providing liquidity is pretty cool. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. But I've been holding Safereum since around this area right here. I bought in a lot into liquidity and then it dumped. So ever since that, I've been holding because I'm very, very bullish with the project. And most importantly, we have the sequel, whatever the fuck that is, on the 25th and the 26th of massive news with Safereum, supposedly going to go ahead and take us to the moon to 100 million market cap plus. That's what he said. Literally, that's what he said. So we're going to go ahead and find out, see if that's true. But ideally, because we don't really know what's going on, I wouldn't be surprised if we do go ahead and drop down to the 719, and that would be the cup and handle pattern that I would see forming. So that would still be bullish. But because we can't time the market, realistically, shitcoins could just go ahead and just moon past like 50 million market cap. That sounds really insane, but it's doable even if it's oversold. It might just be worth buying in right now and just waiting. So that's what I like to do. I like to kind of dollar cost average into my position. And you're going to actually see that right now with Pepe 2.0. I usually go ahead and go in slightly into my position. That way, so I won't have to risk too much of my position at the moment, right? So with Pepe 2.0 right now, I bought in around this area right here, and I'm slightly up, not too much, because I only put in a little bit of money. Currently right now at $8 in profits. If I do go ahead and see a little bit more of a breakout to the upside, because I have a feeling this is a fake out, to be honest. I think Pepe 2.0 is probably going to drop below 0.10, and I think this might be a fake out. But then again, we also see this similar pattern where it just kind of consolidates before it makes a massive pump. But we had this massive fake out right here at this area, and this is the reason why I'm kind of holding off. But it does look like it's slowly trending up, so I might have to go ahead and load up on my position right now live. Let me go ahead and pull out the chart for Pepe 2 on TradingView, because I like using TradingView for that. So we have that, delete that. Where the heck's my TradingView? Oh, it's right here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and type in 1000 Pepe, and it's Pepe 2 right here, futures. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Pepe 2.0. I've been quite bearish with Pepe 2.0 since yesterday. I've actually made a video earlier today about, discussing the fact that I think Pepe 2.0 looks really bearish in my opinion. A lot of people are denying it. People are saying that I'm delusional, whatever the case is. In my opinion, I think this might be a head and shoulders pattern forming. So I do think, and I do believe that this would also be very healthy for Pepe 2.0 to do. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, right? Patterns don't mean that it's going to happen 100%. Patterns all means that there's a probability that it might happen, because now you have you just put 2 and 2 together, right? We have decrease of volume. We have head and shoulders pattern forming. We have getting rejected by resistance and not being able to get above it. So we have a lot of bearish signs that you can't ignore, right? So for me, for that reason, I'm actually quite bearish, and I do believe that we will go ahead and drop as low as 850, or maybe even as low as 555. But realistically, I think we could go ahead and drop at this area as a support, which is the 894. So I'm looking at my position very, very closely. I might just have to go ahead and close this, honestly, and then just wait for me to get a better entry. because I really don't know where this thing's heading. I'm bearish on it, but this thing could literally just completely, you know, break above resistance for whatever reason and just straight up moon to Jupiter. So just be on the lookout for that. I'm actually quite bearish with that on Pepe too. You know, we haven't really been doing any progress. It's actually been following the head and shoulders pattern right here. It's been following this breakout. The only way to go ahead and confirm that this is not a head and shoulders pattern is if we could go ahead and break above the 1356. So as long as we could go ahead and break above the 1356 and hold on pretty well, then the head and shoulders pattern is going to go out the way. It's not going to be non-existent at this point if we go ahead and break this area right here. That's if. So we need to go ahead and break above this area right here, consolidate, and then break above it. So ideally we need to go ahead and hold and break above 1356 and then go as high, for me personally, towards the 14s to go ahead and confirm that this is not a head and shoulders. So usually with head and shoulders, they usually pump. They're going to go ahead and pump halfway. It could pump all the way up to 1360 and then dump all the way down for that last fake out for the bulls. But be on the lookout for that. And if that's not the case, we could go ahead and see this consolidate going up. Once we break above the 1348, it's all going to go ahead and be back onto the support, right? Resistance becomes support and then just climb our way up. And then from here, then I would say, all right, guys, we are bullish and I think we are back in an uptrend. It looks like the head and shoulders pattern, you know, wasn't a thing anymore. Now we could go ahead and get ready for the next rocket to the next freaking moon stop, right? So ideally, we still need to go ahead and look at those critical areas. It's not looking too bullish, but it's also not looking too bearish, if that makes any sense, because we are slowly staircasing up. But the only problem is, as I mentioned, is that this is where the critical area of resistance is. You know, we could still go ahead and pump all the way to 1360 and then dump all the way down. And that's usually what happens with head and shoulders. It's like a last fake out to go ahead and capture as much liquidity towards the end. It's usually what happens. It usually goes, pumps, drops all the way down, consolidates, and then climbs its way up. And I think ideally this would be the most healthiest thing for Pepe 2.0 to go ahead and do, because more people are going to go ahead and buy in, and we don't have to worry about, you know, the token being overbought. But this is the ideal, you know, I don't want to say safer route, but the most healthy route to approach if we are approaching new all-time highs is by having this head and shoulders happen, dumped down at least, I think from this area right here, might be how much? A 31% dump, which is not too much. And then we get the prices at a cheaper price, right? So I'm looking forward to a dump. I don't know where it's going to go. That's why I only have a small little position open, because as I mentioned, these patterns could go through the roof, right? We could talk about a damn head and shoulders pattern, but if the community believes that, you know, Pepe should be above 15.22, then it's going to do it. And that's why right now my position is very, very small. I only have about $85 in margin, only using 5x leverage. I like to stay personally away from anything over 11x, especially when it comes to meme coins, just because of the volatility and being able to get stopped out very, very quickly. So if I do go ahead and see this play out, and this is the reason why I always tell you, you just really don't know, right? We could go ahead and sit here and do TA, but we really don't know where exactly the bottom is and if it's going to be a fake out. So for that reason, I only have about $85 on the line right now with 5x leverage. And if this does go ahead and break above the area of the, what was it I said it was the... If I do go ahead and see a break above the 1343, then I will be buying around this area right here. I'll be slowly buying in right here, and then I'll start loading up my bag right here more. I'll pretty much go all in around this area right here, which is around the 1469. And you're like, John, you could have bought it a lot lower, you know what I mean? You could have bought it at a cheaper price. Well, yeah, you're right, but also we didn't know if this thing was going to go ahead and reject and dump 40%, and then now we have the chance of getting liquidated. So I would rather risk $85 right here, slowly work my way up, add to my bags. So as soon as we have that massive moon to the upside, I can go ahead and capture all the gains with a lower risk. But if we go ahead and go all in right now with all my position right now, and this thing is a head and shoulders and it dumps all the way down, I'm going to go ahead and get liquidated and lose all my money. So I would rather go ahead and buy it at a higher price, dollar cost averaging on my way up, knowing that my trade is going in my direction, right? And obviously, if it does go towards our direction and then the direction changes, well, now you have a lower risk as it's falling down, right? As opposed to if you buy right here, then you're kind of almost screwed if we're down over here, if that makes any sense, right? But if we go ahead and buy right here and we see the change of the direction happening right here, we could go ahead and put a stop loss right here. So if it dumps, it sells, and then it goes all the way down to 50%, you know? So to me personally, I think that's a lower risk, but it's all really onto what you believe in and what you prefer yourself. Some people like to go ahead and go all in. For me personally, I've noticed that, especially yesterday, I got played on so hard by these freaking whales that as soon as I put my stop loss, they ended up pushing the price action all the way down to get me pushed out of my position, and then it pumped like a 20% pump, bro. I was so freaking pissed. Natoshi Nas 100. At least try another name. Let's go, Wade. You changed your name to Wade now. Mr. Fry, Mr. Fries. Have a look. Edward, how's it going, bro? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Hello. Liquidity same as striking in a way. Yes, pretty much, bro. So liquidity is the same as oh, you mean staking? Yeah, liquidity is the same as staking. Exactly. ALTCOIN John. In other words, market will go up, down, pumpy, dumpy, and the moon. Not financial advice. Yes, bro. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I just said, bro. That's exactly what I just said. The market's gonna go up, it's gonna go down, it's gonna go sideways. Not financial advice. Do not buy, do not long, do not short. Neutral. Buy Safereum, guys. I'm already in Safereum, Sandro, but welcome to the channel. Round of applause for you, just for you. So yeah, dude, so pretty much when you're providing liquidity as a market maker, when you're providing liquidity on any pool, whether it's Ethereum, whether it's I don't hold on to Ethereum, by the way. I don't buy Ethereum. Pancake Swap, yeah, all of those platforms, when you're adding liquidity, it's pretty much kind of like staking. It's pretty much just like staking. Dude, you guys are hilarious. You can't make none of this shit up. Yeah, so pretty much when you're providing liquidity, it's just like staking. You're putting up your own money with a hedge position. So when I went ahead and I provided liquidity right here, when you head over to uniswap.org, you head over to pools and you click on add a position and you go ahead and select the pair you want to go ahead and do it with, right? You could go ahead and do it with wrap ETH, 1 inch, whatever the token is, and depending on the pool that you're getting into, right? So I selected ETH and then I selected the token of my choice, right? So let's go ahead and say, for example, I wanted to go ahead and provide liquidity for 1 inch. So what you would do is if you had $1,000 in total and you want to provide $1,000 in liquidity, you need to go ahead and have half and half, meaning you need to go ahead and do $500 in ETH and then $500 in Ethereum, and now your total value is at $1,000. And now you have to go ahead and keep in mind you stay within this price. I don't know what the fuck this means, honestly. I'm assuming this is kind of like a strike price on an options contract. If any of you ever you know, have ever done any contracts like options trading, it kind of reminds me like of in the money and out of the money. I'm assuming this is what this is. I don't know what any of this is, so I don't mess with it. But from my understanding, the way I keep up in touch is knowing where I enter my position, right? So knowing where you enter the position of the token, whether it was at 10 cents or was it under, you know, if it falls under 10 cents, then you're not going to go ahead and make either less money, you're not going to make any money at all from trading fees. But if it goes above it, now the asset's appreciating with your coin. So you're making money as more people trade the asset of your choice, right? So the more people that trade Safereum, I'm going to go ahead and make money from trading fees, whatever money that I put in, right? So I think it's a good in both worlds, right? I'm making passive income, doing pretty much holding on to the token that I would normally. I'm holding on to Safereum because I'm very bullish on it. Plus, because I'm providing liquidity, I also get paid literally every second. What I've noticed is that on a good day, when it's pretty good on volatility like right now, I would go ahead and average anywhere between $60 to $80 a day, which is not bad. And then I'm assuming that as volatility picks up and the higher market cap, I will be making probably a little bit over $100 to $200 a day just holding on to the asset. It seems pretty profitable. but it is a high risk, high reward, right? So it's a high risk, meaning that if Safereum falls below the underlying asset, then I'm not gonna make any money. And if I pull out my money, meaning if Safereum drops below, let's say a price, and now the liquidity that I'm providing, it went from $1,600 to $900. As soon as I pull out that liquidity, it's called impermanent loss. So you completely lose that value as soon as you pull out the liquidity. So now you're only left with $900 worth of Safereum, as opposed to if you're holding on to Safereum and you put $2,000 and then Safereum dumps 50%. As long as you're holding on to the token and not selling it, it's still valued at $2,000 as long as the price goes up, right? But if you go ahead and pull out liquidity right now, like let's say I put in $2,000 and I go ahead and remove liquidity right now, my worth is now only $1,600. So regardless whether the price action goes up or down, I don't have the same value that I put in, because that's called an impermanent loss if you fall within the guidelines that you added liquidity to, right? So that's why it's a high risk. But I mentioned, I'm sure you can make a lot of good money if you're putting in like 10, 20 grand. I think you'd be making a couple grand a day, which is definitely the goal to go ahead and do. This is so funny. Hey dude, who says I'm single, man? I never said I was. That's hilarious. What is a Pepe Land Telegram? And I saw John and Smoothies in there. Who's Smoothies? Heads up. Who's Smoothies? I never heard of Smoothies. But yeah, that's pretty much it right now. Hopefully we have a good day of crypto. Spill the tea, John. What tea? Who says I'm single, bro? Now I feel like I'm being spied on, man. They are mods in Safereum. Oh yeah, dude, John and the other guy, huh? So what's his name? I checked Pepe Land Telegram. Pepe Land. Do you think it's the same developers? Which one's Pepe Land, bro? Is it this one? No, it's not that. Spill the tea. I've never heard that one before. I heard spill the beans, but never spill the tea. That's a new one. Hey, Natoshi, how do you know that? They are mods in Safereum. Yeah, I do remember the Johns. I heard the Johns are pretty cool kids on the block. The cool kids on the block. Dude, I gotta watch out when I'm streaming freaking Telegram, bro, because there's some crazy ass shit that goes on Telegram chats, especially on meme coin freaking telegrams, bro. It's freaking wild, man. Freaking wild. Dude, how did the stock market do today, by the way? Only a single man says it like that. That's so funny. No, it's now on Pink Cell Live. Check the promotions exactly as Safereum. Let's go ahead and check that out. Let's see. Pink Cell. Where the Pepe Land? There you go. So is Pepe Land the next play, bro? Damn, we just got some alpha right now. So this thing ends in about 3 days. Let's go ahead and see what they're doing here. Hey, this is freaking sick, man. Look at this shit. So cool. It's probably like the sickest website I've ever seen. I'm already getting distracted by the website. You could go ahead and use your mouse and just like do little logos, you know? That's pretty cool. That's so cool. Anyways, let's go ahead and read this real quick. Staking rewards 50%, pre-sale 15, liquidity 15, marketing 7.5, centralized listing 10%, airdrop 2.5%. Let's go ahead and see referral programmed. Access denied. I'm not using a VPN. What do you mean? Pepe Land, white paper, let's go. Dude, I haven't come across a white paper in such a long time. It's freaking crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out their Telegram. Looks like the Johns are there. Let's go ahead and check that out. Pepe Land. See who they're following. This is the way you do shitcoin research, by the way. Check their Telegram, their Twitter, see how they're doing. See if you recognize any faces, any hype going on. Alright, so we do that. Now we head over to Telegram, open. Go ahead and open right here. Looks like we're in. Okay, here you go. Verify. Okay, it looks like we're in. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is video chat tomorrow. Is there an easier way to go ahead and check who's in here? Same odds. Next play can be also the Wall Street Memes Casino, the Open. I haven't seen it yet, but it's better than nothing. I 100% agree with you. Edward, how's it going, bro? Damn, dude, Edward knows a lot of languages, bro. How do you know Edward has a freaking Spanish keyboard, Bernie? That's crazy, man. But how do I find, like, who were the mods, though? That's what I really want to go ahead and know. Like, who were the previous mods? Like, I want to go ahead and see John in here in the mod. Supporter, Omar. How do I check? Is there any way to check a lot quicker than going through all the people individually? I didn't see anything, though. We have Johnson. I'm not sure if that's it. Yeah, I'm not going to go ahead and sit here and scroll through this, but this does look like it might be the play. Might be the play. I'm not sure if I want to go ahead and buy into any more pre-sales, man, to be honest. Hey, that's pretty cool, man. It was up. You think they probably got rid of it because people like realized that it's like they saw the deaths from Safereum and they're like, dude, we got to get rid of this shit quick. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they were thinking. I'm definitely going to go ahead and keep my eyes on this. I'm not sure if I'm down to freaking put money on freaking any of these pink cells anymore, dude. We've been getting nothing but rugs. I think the only two successful projects I really got into was Lisa and then Safereum, and Safereum's definitely going to be the one that's going to go ahead and hopefully do something big, right? That's what we're all hoping. So I'm going to go ahead and keep my eyes on this. If I throw in any money, it's probably only going to be like $40. Because you know how usually pre-sales do. They dump 90% and they rug pull like they did with Illuminati. Rug pulled. It's pretty funny. Can't make none of this shit up. But it's not that one. Let's see. Yeah, Pepe 2.0 is not doing too well, man. I don't know why people are so bullish on it. It's like, I'm bullish on Pepe 2.0 doing like possibly a 95 million market cap, but it's just not giving us like full-on confirmation of it being still bullish at the moment, right? Dude, this chat's fucking hilarious, dude. I can literally sit here and just read all the comments, and it'll be me reacting to my comments down in the live stream. It's straight up. Ooh, Bitcoin's actually doing pretty good. 28,702. It's not looking too bad. I'm really bullish on Bitcoin. I don't know what's up with everybody being bearish on Bitcoin. It does look like a cup and handle forming as well. I'm not sure if we could say it's a cup and handle during this this time where we're at, but you know, it looks like it to me. Moon. Bitcoin's looking extremely bullish in my opinion. I think we're going to be having some sort of breakout very soon. To the upside or to the downside, I don't know. But I do think we will go ahead and see some bullish momentum to the upside. I feel like it might go ahead and cause like a lot of people getting liquidated on this play, causing Bitcoins to go ahead and hit that $29,000 and above, and then just continue to the upside and hopefully retest $30,000 to $31,000. I think that'd be like that'd probably be like the best way to go ahead and end my week. Yeah, Edward, I totally agree with you. A lot of my girlfriends were from the Philippines. Pretty good food. Love their food out there. Good food, hot women. I think it's definitely a place I would definitely like to go ahead and check out. Yeah, 100%. There's some foods too that I've noticed are very similar as well. Some of the cuisines are very similar. Yeah, so what's going on with the market now? Like, we need something to go ahead and happen. Damn, dude. Pepe's dumping right now. 5:15 a.m. now Friday. Nice. Still not Friday here for me. It's going to be Friday in a couple hours. But yeah, pretty much everything's done. I'm going to go ahead and analyze Pepe 2. As I mentioned, I think it's going to go down. It looks like we are going down. We're going to go ahead and see if we are actually going to be trending back up, or if this is just a liquidity grab like usual. It's very volatile right now in the market, so I would go ahead and suggest all of you to be very careful right now trading any of Pepe 2.0 or any of these projects on leverage, especially if Bitcoin does have an explosion to the upside. 100%. Powell spoke today, so the market did some liquidated options whiplashing. Dude, my freaking options got freaking liquidated, man. I'm not even making this shit up. Like, I had a feeling, dude. I was like, dude, they can't be playing this game with me right now. They're literally going to go ahead and make my options expire worthless tomorrow because they freaking played with the market. I'm pretty bothered by that, to be honest. Let's go ahead and see how the day actually ended. Tomorrow's Friday, so, or later on today for many of you. Yeah, dude, my freaking options are going to be, dude, literally all my freaking options are like almost expired worthless besides AMC. And even AMC kind of took a little hit on it. I'm only up 15 bucks for the day. Like, what the heck is this, man? Look at the 5 minute on the SPX, big chart V and drop. I agree. VPX. I think it was just more of the fake news. I heard that I heard that the U.S. is like aiding something about human something to like what's going on in the war. I don't know. I think it's they're gonna go ahead and pump more liquidity into the market. So I do expect. I think this was more of a shakeout. I think this was really to go ahead and have a lot of the call options expire worthless for this week. And also, I think it was one of those moments where they wanted to go ahead and shake out the stock market, because I do think we're going to finish pretty strong next week. I think even tomorrow we might finish pretty strong. Like out of nowhere, I do have a feeling that it might pump out of nowhere. But if it doesn't, trust me, I do believe in the next 2 weeks, the market's going to pick up like crazy. And especially next week, I'm extremely bullish. And it just so happens that this week that my options expire, a lot of my freaking options are going to be worthless by tomorrow, unless we get some miracles for Bitcoin to go ahead and do some massive pumps. And Bitcoin has to go ahead and hit at least like 30 something thousand dollars for my options not to be worthless pretty much. High rollers take over, stay down for the come up. I feel bad for how much they make a day. Carpenter $12 a day, the labor $8, hard work too. Yeah, 100%, man. Anyways, all of you, I really do appreciate all of you tuning in today. Really do appreciate you. Let's go ahead and do a round of applause for that, if you guys can hear that. Nice. Edwards going back to the west. But anyways, I do appreciate every one of you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, go ahead and support the channel by using my MEXC link down below. Currently giving all the way up to $20,000 in sign-up bonuses. No KYC, and literally takes less than 3 seconds to create an account. And it looks like Pepe 2.0 is taking his shit as well. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. If this does go ahead and change, I will probably go ahead and open up a short. I don't know, because I do think that if we were to go ahead and short this could go as low as 0.84. Which is actually a really good opportunity to make some money. Natoshi Oshi. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and see what goes on. I'm going to go ahead and keep you all updated. I'm going to go ahead and work on more content. I have a few more videos to work on. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I think I'm probably going to do a Safereum update. I need that. Pepe 2.0 update already went out. And I'll go ahead and keep you all updated. I do see a massive head and shoulders going on Pepe 2.0. So I am expecting this thing to drop probably, 30 to 40%. And ideally, that would be good, because I would like to go ahead and short this and buy probably the bottom. 420. 420. Brian, hey Brian, I hope I see you back again, bro. Come back tomorrow, bro, please. Come back tomorrow. I would really appreciate you coming back. I haven't seen you in a while. Natushi. It's the same shit, isn't it? Natoshi. It's the same thing, isn't it? Natushi. Yes. I think it was I think Wall Street memes bottom at 0.02. Oh yeah, let's talk about Wall Street memes before I end the stream. That's very important. I forgot about Wall Street memes. Natushi. Think is the big word though. What's the big word? Been watching but haven't been commenting lately. Are you? Oh really, dude? You should at least just say hi, man, just so I could like say hi to Brian back, you know? Did you get a bag of Safereum? Dude, there's a lot of Johns in this chat. I'm getting attacked by the Johns. Yeah, dude, I have a bag of, I was gonna say, I do have a bag of John. That'd actually be a pretty good token a John token, right? Natushi. She not the same. Who are you, Natushi? Oh shit, there's a Natushi and there's a Natoshi. Fuck, dude. Natushi, Natoshi, Kamuchi, Satoshi. Yeah, I do have a bag of Safereum. It's right here. I'm just providing liquidity, so I have a small little bag on this. Not too much. Natushi, Capucci. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about Wall Street memes real quick before I end the stream. Wall Street memes is highly manipulated. I 100% agree. I've been saying this since the beginning. Bag of John, LOL. A bag of John, dude. I think that would be a pretty good like token, you know? What are you holding on to today? I'm pumping my own bags today. The John token. Will do, brother. My bad. As we are a community of the altcoin John. Ushi. Bro, Bernie has like 20 freaking accounts. Like, I don't even know which one's the real Natoshi or Natoshi. My pleasure. I'm here to help. Dude, you can't make none of this shit up. Like, I'm being entertained by the chat. Like, I even forget that I'm live streaming right now. Like, I'm literally just looking at the chat going, I'm like, dude, this chat's freaking crazy, man. And now it's like I'm reacting. John reacts to chat. Yeah, Wall Street memes is super manipulated, man. I mean, look at this thing, dude. This thing looks hideous. Like, look at this pump, bro. Look at this. It went all the way up to almost 30 cents right here, back on October 1st, and then it dumped. Oh my gosh, it's not Bernie, it's Seb. It's Seb, it's Bernie, it's Kamuchi, Natoshi, whatever it is. Where is everybody from, just to ask? Everybody's from everywhere. I'm currently right now based in LA. But Natoshi, Kamochi, I think she's in Sweden, and then Bernie's in the UK, if I'm not mistaken. Altcoin John, thank God this is a private stream. It's not a private stream. Natoshi, it's not a private stream, bro. It's not a private stream. It's a public stream to make things better. But yeah, Wall Street memes. Let me go ahead and draw this thing out real quick. I was thinking that we were gonna have some sort of short squeeze, and it was so actually kind of funny because as soon as I called it out and I said that there was a potential of a short squeeze, Wall Street memes themselves went ahead and created some memes talking about imagine missing out on the biggest short squeeze. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I literally just said that. Like, you guys are now copying me and probably watching my videos. And I was like, this has to be insider trading, bro. There's no way you go ahead and release a project and then make fun of people for missing out on the biggest short squeeze. Like, that tells you that you're purposely manipulating a project. I'm blonde. So I guess Natalie lives in England. But what was I saying? Wall Street memes. Check Joe. I've heard about Joe. What's up, Squid Bro? Haven't seen you in a while. I think I saw you. Last week on My Crypto on Rodney's channel. I said, "What's up to you, bro?" Who's SG? Spam. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what we were talking about. We were talking about Wall Street memes, right? Dude, I keep on forgetting about this. I apologize. I keep on getting distracted by freaking all these chats right now. I wouldn't touch Wall Street memes with a 10-foot pole. I agree with you 100%, bro. I used to work in Northridge area in LA. Oh, nice. I know Northridge. Joe next Pepe. All right, we'll do some TA on Joe right now. So Wall Street memes, if it does go ahead, just for anybody watching right now, if it does go ahead and break above 0.03, then I would go ahead and consider it a long because I do believe a short squeeze might be happening. Let's go ahead and take a look at Joe. Joe Mama. What does that mean? It's the yellow emoji. The yellow emoji? 6 million market cap. This is insane, bro. What is this? No way. What? 10,000%? This thing already 100x, bro. I think we're late to the party on this one. No, Joe Mama. What's the next possible moon meme coin? I guess the next possible moon meme coin, supposedly, it's supposed to be Joe, which I've been seeing for a while, and unfortunately I didn't jump into because I was like, dude, why would I invest into a project named Joe, right? And here we are, looking at some TA with Joe. Yeah, this thing looks freaking ridiculous, bro. This thing looks ridiculous. Bye, everyone. Bye, Natoshi. Or Natushi. She's out. I'm all in. Good night. Or good morning. Or good afternoon to all of you. The next meme coin that I'm looking at, bro, and I'm just saying this like neutrally because I don't know. I think the next play that we have to go ahead and look at, Safereum, I think is going to be a good play. It's more of a like lower risk with a medium reward, right? Because apparently we could hit 50 million market cap, but you know how I mentioned, and one of you asked me like when would be an ideal, you know, area to go ahead and jump into for Safereum. Well, it's dumping, as we said, right? And I do believe it might go ahead and create that cup and handle, so we might go ahead and see that dip, maybe even down to the 6th Street area right here. So this might be worth buying the dip right here, because I do think that dip will get eaten up, especially with the news of like that we have going on next week, the 25th and 26th. I do believe, in my opinion, this could go ahead and pump it up. I don't know what they're going to say, so it might be worth throwing a couple dollars in here, not financial advice, and then taking on the risk that maybe, you know, Snoop Dogg hops onto the project and this thing pumps to like 20 billion market cap, you know? I don't know. But another project that I think might be worth throwing some money in and waiting for it to go ahead and retrace is Pepe 2.0. Well, the reason why Pepe 2.0 is because Pepe 2.0 has proven to us what it's capable of doing, right? Pepe 2.0 hit 95 million market cap in 7 days during a bear market. So that tells us that there's a possibility that we could go ahead and reach 95 million back again. We were at 3 million. Now we're about a 5 million. We actually hit 7 million market cap. So we did a little bit slightly about a 3-point-something X in the last couple of days. So I do believe there's a lot of momentum coming in here, and there's a possibility of a short squeeze coming in with Pepe 2.0. But overall, I think Pepe 2.0 is a good token to go ahead and swing trade back and forward and maybe do some day trades if you can, right? So that is just solely my opinion. But I do think that Pepe 2.0, depending on where it goes, and I'll keep all of you updated, might be worth riding along to whatever market cap. I think 20 million market cap is very, very doable on the low end. Hey, what's up, Brian? How's it going? Everybody, this Natoshi is Seb. Everyone, don't listen to this lady. She's a scammer. Let's fucking go, John. What's up, Ryan? How is it going, bro? You guys are crazy. The craziest thing is that I don't know, like, which one's who. Like, dude, my dyslexia is pretty bad. That all the Natoshis look the fucking same to me, man. Yeah, I'm not making this shit up at all either. I'm off to take care 111 and that stuff. Take care. Take care. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. Gatushi. That's going to be the new word, Gatushi out. But appreciate you tuning in today, Ryan. Hope you're having a good day today or good night. I know you're probably going to be going to sleep right now. I'm actually going to go ahead and be ending this stream too. I'm going to go ahead and take a break, get some content going for all of you later on today. But shout out to Ryan, MLC Token. Let me go ahead and give them a quick little shout out. And to anybody that wants to go ahead and create a YouTube channel, want to collaborate with me, go ahead and reach out to me. Reach out to me at ALTCOIN John. That is one of the best ways to go ahead and reach out. They are currently sitting at a $40,000 market cap. Might be worth throwing a couple dollars in here. Obviously, none of this is financial advice, but the team is working on very, very hard. And if we do go ahead and see some sort of movement coming in, we did hit all-time high at 700,000 market cap. So it might be worth taking a look at as well. And if you want to go ahead and give me a follow at ALTCOIN John. Reach out to me on my DMs, and yeah, just at least say hello. And like as I mentioned, if you want to collaborate with, whether it's hosting Twitter Spaces, whether it's live streaming together, whether it's I don't know, whatever you want to collaborate on, we could go ahead and do, right? Just go ahead and reach out to me, ALTCOIN John, on my Twitter if you just want to go ahead and talk. This is a pretty cool NFT, bro. It kind of reminds me of GTA. Any profits today? Natoshi just tweeted. Yes. I'm going to go put... Oh, dude, I have to go look for the picture. Let's see what's going on Twitter right now. Yeah, dude, there's a lot of hype with Pepe too right now. That might be worth throwing some money into, as I said. Not financial advice. Been a good laugh. We don't know who we are either. Take care. Take care. Edward, I hope we all make some money soon. I got a few bags I need to unload. I'm the same, bro. I'm getting ready to go ahead and make some money. I have a good feeling we're going to make a boatload of money, so just be patient. And just try to tune in to all the live streams that you can, bro. Like, literally try to tune in. My goal is for all of us to go ahead and look for more alpha. Ideally, what I'm looking for right now is I am building my community on Discord. It's not built yet, but if you do want to go ahead and join my community, you could actually go ahead and head over to my channel on my videos, and you could actually go ahead and click on one of the links right here, and it's going to give you my Discord. Join my Discord, give it a follow. I haven't really, updated any of that yet, but my goal is to go ahead and provide alpha a lot sooner to Discord as time goes on, right? So go ahead and reach out to me. I really do appreciate all of you today. Make sure to have a wonderful day, good morning, good afternoon, depending on the time that you're watching this, and I'll go ahead and